Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Hope all are doing good. Like, share, subscribe and click on the bell icon for the latest notification of the upcoming videos. Do watch and comment for my videos. So we are into the topic of compound interest, and we are done with the basics of compound interest in the previous session, and we saw some important terms of it and also 4 methods to solve compound interest and amount questions, and we saw with a basic example. In this session we'll discuss some questions, okay, and try solving it. Okay, see, I have chosen some variety of questions, so let us start with the first one. See, find compound interest on rupees 7,500 at 4% per annum for 2 years compounded annually. So compounded annually is given, so you need not change any values, just keep it as such. Okay, first we'll solve using the formula method, which is A is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 the whole power n. Always remember, for compound interest we have formula only for amount and not CA directly. So first find amount and then from that you can go with CA. Okay, so principal is 7,500, R is 4 and N is 2. So substitute the values, you get as amount is equal to 8112. So we'll have to find compound interest, right? That is our question. If amount they are asking, you can stop till this. Okay, since the question is compound interest, which is equal to A minus P. So amount is 8112, which you found now, minus 7,500 is your principal. So you get 612 on subtracting. So this is your compound interest. This is quite easy, but the calculation part, no, that takes time. So for that only we'll use other methods. Okay, you can even go with successive percentage because it is 2 years. Okay, so if you go with successive percentage, you'll use the formula x plus y plus xy by 100. So where x and y, you will substitute the value as 4, right? So 4 plus 4 into 4 by 100, which is 0.16 you will get. So 16.16 you will get. If you find 16.16% of 7,500, you will get the compound interest. Okay, but since it is decimal, I have chosen the 2-1 method. Okay, so you remember 2-1 method. Those who did not watch previous video, do watch and come here, because based on that only we are solving these problems. Okay, so do watch and come here. So 7,500 is your principal, so don't touch it, keep it as such in the box. Okay, within a box you write down 7,500. Then you have to find 4% of 7,500, which is 300. Okay, again, since it is 2 years, we'll have to find one more 4% of 300. So 4% of 300 is 12. Okay, we'll stop till this. If it is for 3 years, means we'll have to find 4% of 12 also. Okay, since it is 2 years, we'll stop till this. So since it is 2-1 method, we'll multiply 300 by 2 and 12 by 1. So 300 into 2 is equal to 600 and 12 into 1 is equal to 12. On total, you get it as 612. See how easily we found this. Okay, so you try solving in all methods. Okay, even fraction method and successive percentage method, then only you'll get used to this method. Okay, see the next question. Find compound interest on rupees 8,000 at 15% per annum for 2 years 4 months compounded annually. So I have chosen the 2-1 method here. You try solving using other methods too. Okay, so see, 2 years and 4 months they have given, compounded annually also they have given, so need not touch any values. Okay, so 2 years 4 months can be written in years as 4 by 12, right? So on simplification, get as 1 by 3, that is 2 into 1 by 3. In such case, what you have to do, you will find for 2 years separately and 1 by 3 years separately. Okay, you get my point? First we'll do it for 2 years. Okay, so using 2-1 method. So 15% of 8,000 you find, then 15% of 1,200 you find, you get it as 180. Okay, so 2 years only, no? So we'll stop till this, and 2-1 method means into 2 into 1. So 1,200 into 2 is 2,400, 180 into 1 is 180. Okay, on total you get it as 2,580. So this is the compound interest for 2 years. The remaining 1 by 3 year is left. For that, how we will find? First, understand, we'll have to find the total amount. Okay, so total amount is how we will get? Principal plus CA. Please listen to this carefully, because it may be forgettable. Okay, so listen to it carefully. Okay, so amount is equal to principal plus CA. So on total you get it as 10,580. Okay, Then rate of interest is usually given per annum, right? I hope all know this. So 15% is nothing but per annum your rate of interest is 15%. We'll have to find only for 1/3 year, right? So 15% into 1/3 if you do, you'll get it as 5%. That is, for 1/3 year you will have only rate of interest as 5% and not 50%. So always remember, when you have number of years, in addition to 2 years or 3 years, if you have months, you will have to calculate the rate of interest particularly for that month too. So 5% of the previous amount, okay, if you do, you will get the CI for that 1/3 year. You get my point? So 5% of amount is 10,580. So you'll get it as 529. So that is the compound interest for 1/3 year. Okay. So total compound interest you will have to find, right? For 1/3 year. So for 2 year is 2580 and for 1/3 year is 529. So when you total it, you get your compound interest as 3109. I hope you understood. Next question guys, find compound interest on rupees 10,000 in 2 years at 4% per annum, the interest being compounded half yearly. So listen to the question carefully. Compounded half yearly, which means you will have to change R and N. Okay, so compounded half yearly, nothing but every 6 months. Okay, in 1 year you have 12 months, that is 2 6 months, right? So every 6 months they regulate their interest. Okay, that is what the meaning is. Okay, so R becomes R by 2 because it is usually calculated per annum. Since it is half year, we'll divide it by 2, and N into 2 because in 1 year you have 2 half years. So here 2 years, 4 half years. Okay, you get my point? So N is equal to 4 and R is equal to 2%. So if you go with the formula P into 1 plus R by 100, on substituting you get the amount value as 10824.3216. And CA is equal to A minus P. So A minus 10,000, you get it as 824.32. Okay. See the calculation part, it actually takes time. That is why certain people leave this question. Okay. So I have done the same question in another method, which is fraction method. We cannot go with 21331 method because it is N is 4 half years, and successive percentage it takes actually long time, more than this, because for 4 years means first you'll have to find for 2 3 and then for 4. Okay, it actually takes time. Okay, so let us see how to solve using fraction method. So R is equal to 2% and N is equal to 4. Now convert the percentage into fraction. So 2 by 100, which is 1 by 50, where 50 represents your principal and CI is 1. Now we want principal and amount only, because in this method we use principal and amount. Okay, so amount is nothing but principal plus CI, so amount is equal to 51. Okay, since it is 4 years, we'll write 4 times 50s and 4 times 51s. 50 is P and 51 is A. Okay, now you multiply 50 into 50 into 50 into 50 and write it down. Similarly, 51 into 51 into 51 and 51, write it down. Now we have got total principal and total amount. We want CI only, so subtract A minus P. So you get the CI as 515201. Okay, so that is your compound interest when your principal is 625 followed by 4 zeros. So our question is, when your principal is 10,000, what is your CA? So just cancel and finally find the value of X as 824.32. You can choose any method, whichever you find it easy, but you should be strong in your calculation part. Okay, I hope you understood. Next question guys, find compound interest on rupees 16,000 at 20% per annum for 9 months compounded quarterly. Try to find it by yourself, still I'll explain. Okay, so compounded quarterly. Okay, quarterly means 1 by 4. Okay, so your R percentage becomes 20 by 4, which is 5%, and N becomes into 4. Okay, so since it is represented in months, first convert it into years. So 9 by 12, right? So 9 by 12 is nothing but 3 by 4 into 4 because compounded quarterly. So total you get it as N is equal to 3/4 years. Okay, fine. Now 3, right? You can go with 331 method or successive method or normal formula method or percentage method, whatever you are okay with it. I am doing it with 331 because that is quite easy. So 16,000, box it up, that is your principal. Find 5%. Always see whatever is given, you convert it and write, and then choose that option, because see, at certain time we'll forget that it is compounded quarterly and we'll substitute 20% of 16,000 and we'll find the answer, and that will go wrong. Okay, so always remember that. So you'll have to find it for 5% only. So 5% of 16,000 is 800. Again 5% of 800 is 40, and one more time, because our n is equal to 3, right? So 5% of 40 is 2. Since it is 331 method, into 3 into 3 into 1, then 800 into 3 is 2400, 40 into 3 is 120, 2 into 1 is 2. On total you get it as 2522. Okay, I hope you understood. Next question, the compound interest on rupees 20,480 at 6 into 1 by 4% per annum for 2 years 73 days is. Okay, you may not get questions like this, it depends. Okay, but you should know to solve it. Okay, like converting days into year. Okay, otherwise see, there is no problem like quarterly or half yearly, because our question doesn't contain anything. So when your question doesn't say whether it is annually, quarterly or half yearly, you can just take it as annually only. Okay, so n is nothing but 2 years 73 days. How we will write in years? As 73 divided by 365. Okay, on simplifying you get it as 1 by 5, that is 73 into 5 times is 365. So 2 years and 1 by 5. Okay, and r is 6 into 4 plus 1, which is 25 by 4%. Okay, so in formula method, how we will solve it? P into 1 plus r by 100 the whole power n. So P is 20,480 into 1 plus r is 25 by 4 into 100 the whole square. Okay, so on substituting you get it as 23120. So A minus P, amount you have got now, minus principal is 20,480, you get it as 2640. So for 2 years you have found. Now for the remaining 1 by 5, I have, how we will do, we'll see. So 25 by 4, right? That is your percentage for 2 years and 73 days they have given. So we'll have to find for 73 days how much it is. That is 1 by 5, right? So 25 by 4 into 1 by 5, which is 5 by 4% you will get on cancelling. See, 5 5s are 25. So 5 by 4% you will get. So 5 by 4% of your amount. So amount is 23120. When you do, you will get the value as 289. So on adding up both the CI, that you will get compound interest for 2 years and 73 days, which is 2929. Try to solve it by yourself. Okay. Next question, quite easy. Okay, we'll see. A invested an amount of rupees 8,000 in a scheme for 2 years at compound interest rate 5 PCPM means percentage per annum. Okay, how much amount will A get on maturity of the deposit? So read the question carefully. We'll have to find the amount and not CI. Okay, so principal is given and n is given and rate of interest is 5 they have given. There is no compounded half yearly or quarterly, so obviously it would be annually. See, 2 years, right? So you can go with successive or else 2-1 method. I have chosen successive here. So 5 plus 5 plus 5 into 5 by 100, you get it as 5 plus 5 is 10 plus 25 by 100, which is nothing but 0.25. So 10.25% of 8,000 if you do, you will get the compound interest. But our question is amount. So add that compound interest to your principal, you get it as 8820. Okay, I hope you understood. Next question, see, find compound interest on a sum of rupees 36,000 for 2 years at the rate of 16 into 2 by 3%. Okay, so rate of interest, first convert it into improper fraction. So 16 into 3 plus 2, which is 48 plus 2, 50 by 3%. Okay, so you can on simplification get it as 16.66%. So on converting it into 16.66, we know, right, easy number to convert it into fraction, which is 1 by 6. Okay, so we'll use the fraction method. So 1 by 6, where 6 represents principal and 1 represents CA. Okay, so we need PA only. So amount you will have to find. So 6 plus 1 is equal to 7. Since it is 2 years, you will have to repeat it 2 times. So 6, 7, 6, 7. Okay, so 6 6 are 36 and 7 7s are 49. So when your principal is 36, your amount is 49. But our question is compound interest. If your question is amount, you will just substitute the principal. For 36,000, how much your amount is, you will find like that. Okay, since our compound interest is our question, 36 and 49 amount we got, we will find the compound interest through it. So 49 minus 36, you get the compound interest as 13. So when our principal is 36 rupees, your compound interest is 13 rupees. So our question is, principal is 36,000. So our compound interest is how much? So on substituting, get the value as 13,000. I hope you understood. Sum, guys, try to solve it by yourself. Okay, find compound interest on a sum of rupees 25,000 after 3 years at the rate of 12 PCPA. So compounded annually only. So we'll go with 331 method. Okay, so 25,000 is your principal. Find 12% of 25,000, which is 3,000. Again 12% of 3,000, which is 360. Again 12% of 360, which is 43.2. 3 times because 3 years. Into 3 into 3 into 1. Okay, 331 method. So 3,000 into 3 you get as 9,000. 360 into 3 is 1,080 and 43.2 into 1 is 43.2. So on total you get as 10,123.2. So this is your compound interest at the end of 3 years. So I hope you understood all the sums that we discussed in this session. So try practicing more questions. Definitely you can use these methods and it will be helpful in your competitive exams. Okay, only when you practice, these methods will get used to you. So only on practicing you can solve questions. Okay, so thank you for watching this video. Thank you for all the support given. Keep supporting. So thank you.